Okay, hello and welcome to a quick video that goes over some of the settings and plugin setup to speed up a WordPress website. This is the back end for the website. The website was not loading quick enough, obviously based on several factors, including hosting capabilities, resources on the hosting server. Usually some websites, usually most websites, do get hosted on a shared environment, meaning other websites are also hosted on the same server. So very common for hosting companies to dedicate or throttle resources equally amongst all the clients based on their packages. Anyways, uh, two plugins were set up to speed up this website. First one being this one here. It's the Lightspeed Cache plugin. Essentially, what it does is it optimizes pages, it optimizes scripts to ensure it's quicker loading time. It really works well with the Lightspeed server that most hosting companies use, which is this plugin is by Lightspeed Technologies. It improves loading time. This page here on the WordPress website under the plugin section will kind of explain what it does. It's got really good reviews, 4.8 out of 5 stars, over 2,500 reviews. So it's a really good plugin. So that was set up here on this website. So to look at that, on the far left menu here, if I go to Lightspeed Cache, if I click on that, kind of gives you a quick dashboard of the Lightspeed Cache plugin, and greens are good. Uh, there's other items that you can enable. Object cache. Sometimes it's set up from the hosting side. Sometimes it's set up from other pages. In this case, for this website, this is to be set up by the hosting company. There is a couple of other things here. It tells you that the images are optimized. So the Lightspeed Cache plugin does its own thing in the back end. There's got different presets that you can quickly change. Uh, I would recommend not changing anything right now because everything is set up and the speed is really good. The one thing you may have to do once in a while, doesn't have to be all the time, but if you start noticing things slowing down or changes not being loaded on the front end, essentially what a cache does is it stores a copy of the website files that don't get changed much on the front end, whether it be the server side or the client side or the end user side who's viewing the website. It basically preloads stuff, uh, kind of similar to how a cookie works for browsers, so that next time you visit the website and visit the website again and again and again, it doesn't have to download all the resources again. It just takes it from the cache, takes it from quote unquote memory. So it loads the website faster. However, when you make changes sometimes and you don't see those changes on the front end, you got to do something called purge. So this icon here on the very top is the Lightspeed Cache plugins icon. Once in a while, you can just click on purge all just to keep things clean. And all it'll do is say purged all caches successfully. That's the only thing you got to do once it's set up. And I've already set it up. All the settings are optimized for a good speed. So that's all you do for this one. The other plugin that was set up is called Smush Image Optimization. So here are the details for the plugin from the WordPress website. This plugin comes in a free version and a paid version. I've set up the free version on your website. The paid version has more features, which you can kind of go over this and decide if you need it. For the most part, the free version works really well for most people. There are some limitations with the free version, including, you know, it can only compress files that are up to 5 megabytes. So essentially, what the Smush plugin does is, if you upload an image for a product, for example, say it's 4 megabytes, and then a visitor for your website loads up that page with that product that has a file size of 4 megabytes, the person's computer has to quote unquote download that image, not really downloading as we know, but just anytime a website loads up on somebody's computer, it takes the data from the server onto the browser and it displays the website. So that is essentially downloading. So the larger the images you have, the more it has to download before it appears on their screen. So 4 megabytes is large enough. So there's going to be some delay time for the end user. It may take, 20 seconds to load, or 15 seconds to load, or 10 seconds to load based on their internet speed. Ideally, you want to have file sizes or images that are like 2 or 3 megabytes. In a perfect world, 1 megabyte or less. So, which is not always possible, depending on how detailed the image is. If it's very heavy in colors, if it's very heavy in graphics and stuff like that. What this plugin does is it will go through all the pictures that you've uploaded, and it will smush it, like it will make it smaller, it will compress it. It's a compressing plugin. So it will compress it to, from a 4 megabyte to potentially 2 megabytes, right? So this is what it does. uh, Ideally, you don't have to use this plugin. Ideally, you upload images that are already small to begin with. There's different tools you could use. This is one that a lot of people use. It's called tinypng.com, and you can drop your images here. And this is a free version. It's only up to 5 megabytes. This also has plans and pricing for, higher packages. You drop your files here, make it smaller, and then upload it. Uh, so that is the Smush plugin. There's a link here as well that kind of shows you how to do it. But basically, what you do is a bulk smush. Now, the plugin itself on the website has been disabled because what I did was I set up the plugin, I smushed everything possible, and then I just disable it because there's no need to keep it active all the time, because that too uses resources. So if you go to the plugin section, the two plugins that are set up are the Lightspeed. That one is active right now, but under the inactive one, you'll see Smush is inactive right now. So you don't have to keep this active all the time. Once in a while, maybe a month or 2 months, you can go there, activate it, and then smush it, kind of like this documentation here. This Their website shows you how to smush. You basically just go to bulk smush on the menu and then just click on bulk smush. With the free version, it can only smush images that are less than 5 megabytes, and it can only do a certain number of images per smush. So I believe it is 40. So say if you have 200 files, if you click on bulk smush, it'll do 40, and then you got to keep going again and click on bulk smush again. It's very easy to use. It's very self-explanatory once you see it. So currently that has been deactivated because you don't need it running all the time, because we want to keep the website fast. So that's essentially it. So once in a while, just to summarize, you just have to come for the Lightspeed purge. I would say do that maybe once every 2 or 3 months. And then if you think your images are large, then you can activate this and then bulk smush it using this guide here. The information provided to you will have the links to all these pages, so you can kind of see how things are done. That essentially sums up this video. Very different video compared to the previous ones. This is more technical in terms of improving performance. Faster performance obviously means better loading speed. Better loading speed also translates into higher ranking because Google will only rank websites higher if they load faster. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate. As always, contact Full Web Solutions. Thank you for watching.